Hello, always Dizzy here. Going to start with puzzle streak of 43, as I always do before I play any games. Should be live now on Twitch and YouTube. Let me just double check that. Well, yeah, we have somebody here from YouTube. Hello, Peak. And, well, nobody on Twitch yet. Okay, let me start with puzzle streak. Get the timer started. Haven't been feeling so good. Okay, let's go. I forget how long it took me yesterday. I think I did it in under an hour. So I have check and then I have a fork and I'll defend my rook. 2. Am I in Cali? No, I'm not American. What? So can I take the bishop? Yes. Normally the instigator wins. So here we have an epaulette mate. This is a mate in 2. And I think I have, I have a mate in 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Black to move. I have a discovery on the queen, winning the exchange. I guess that's going to be good enough. But yeah, I've got, my ring finger and pinky are kind of numb. Got like nerve damage. Ulnar nerve, I guess. I always have medical issues. So I can win a pawn here. Same colored bishop, so that should favor me. All my pawns are on the opposite color of my bishop, which is good. We are black. His king is overworked, overloaded. We are white. I don't have any good checks. I have b4, so b4 would be mate. 10. Do I have rook h4? Yeah, rook h4 looks good. I don't know what he's going to do about that. 11. I might have, do I have queen a? I might have queen a8. I don't know, because then he has bishop c3. Boom, 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 boom. I have knight b8 with a fork, but I am down a piece already. Knight b8. I take the rook, he takes back, then I have a2. This is actually, this is difficult. I don't know. I don't see what I'm doing other than knight b8. 12. I have his Wishendug. I think I take now. I'm up a piece. 13. I have rook a e1. Which should be good. Why not the other rook? Because then he can take. Wait. Why not the other rook? Why not the F rook? There might be. Why not the other rook? Well, if my F rook stays there, then I'm hitting F7. That's the only thing I can think of. Hello, quietly sleeping cow. 14. I have a discovery on the queen. Oh, this is a tough batch, I gotta say. And then I take the knight. Okay. 15. I have a discovery on the queen. 16. No suggestions, see, as per here. No help, please, unless I have chat minimized. Thank you for asking. So I can give a check on h6. If he goes to h8, I don't see much happening there. Well, yeah. I could take here and then go, yeah, so I could check and then I could go queen d8. So check, he has to go to the back rank somewhere. And then I take, check. There's queen e8. I find this batch difficult though. I do think it's h6 to put him on the back rank. Although you would think, if that's the case, you'd think the move order wouldn't matter then. Right? So that's very interesting. Very interesting. Because yeah, what's the difference in the move order? Maybe he has h6. If I take on c2, he might have h6. So I think it's h6 first. King goes to the back rank. And then I take, check. And then, like, assuming, let's say he goes king f8, right? It's probably the best response. Then queen e8. And then I have check here. And he has to go king g7. But he's still alive. He's still alive. My rapid dropped 200 points in the last 2 months. So don't ask. It's yeah. So check king f8, and yeah, I think take check queen e8. I don't think this check does much. So I go queen f6, king g8, and I don't see the continuation there. Oh, your name is Peak? Well, 2 months ago, I was 1 win away from my peak. I don't think you should ask people their peak, though. Peak doesn't mean anything, right? It should be the average. Like what you can consistently get a lot of the time. Okay, yeah, but I'm confused. I mean, it's possible it's not h6 here, but it should be, right? h6, king f8. Is there something before? I don't think there's anything before. Yeah, we take on c2, rook c2. I don't see anything else other than queen d8, queen e8. I really don't see it. And you would think it's queen f6. It's possible it could be queen d6, but then there's queen e7. And I just don't see that. So it has to be queen f6, king g8. And I need to, oh, king g8. I mate on g7. I mate in g7. Okay. Oh, it ends too early. Oh my God. all that calculating for nothing. I have a fork on E3. I don't know if that's enough. I'd like to give mate here. I have 2 minors for the queen. Yeah, so I assume he moves the queen somewhere. And then I take, and then I've got a rook and 2 minors for the queen. So that'll be good. 18. White. Whoa, we are white. Interesting. It could be king c5. If I take, I think he has to recapture. And then I can take on a6. And then this is going to fall. Yeah, so it should be taking. I didn't think about king c5. So king a5. And he is in zugzwang. 19. Normally the initiator wins. I could also go this way, but then there's this discovery crap. So let me look at taking on f3. He could give me a check first, but that cancel each other out. Really, at the end of the day, he has to take my queen, and I take, and I'm just up a piece there. So yeah, normally the initiator of these always wins. Equal material. I guess his bishop is trapped after b4, c5. I don't see, I mean, he can move the knight in, but I don't see what he's doing. After that, we just recapture with the other rook. 21. I have check. And do I just take the bishop? Oh, sorry, I've got numb fingers. Ugh, nerve damage. Yeah, because if I take the bishop, I'm threatening rook f8. I think, maybe not. Is that enough? But that has to be the first move. How could that not be the first move? I don't see how we're doing a better first move than that. And I think we're just taking the bishop. Again, I don't see how we're doing better than that. I don't know what the continuation is after, though. That's the only thing. I guess rook h7 is the idea. Okay. I think I probably need to take. He's got a check, but I'm probably okay after rook f3. 22. Long ways to go. Black to move. What's going on here? I'm down the exchange. There is a fork on b5. He has a check, but that shouldn't affect anything. Thanks for the sub and Vu. It's hard to read that text. I should get a custom animation for that, but I don't want to spend money on that yet. Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't do this right away. He can take my pawn, but I should be okay there. There's a check. I can come in here. Should be fine. 23. Hello, Vivek. Hello, Joel. Hello. Yeah, I said hello to everybody. At 30, I'll do a head count on the viewers. I always find it interesting. Okay, this rook could be hanging. For example, check, and then I have queen g4. That'll put me up the exchange. So why not look at it? If he moves the king to f8, then I can take, and there's still geometry. So geometry is our friend. And geometry gives us a rook. 24, white to move. H5 threatens mate. Mate is good. G6 does not stop mate, nor does G5. Oh wait, G5 does not stop mate either. So I think H5 is a forced mate, unless he wants to do silly things. I could be missing something, but I don't think I am. H5 is a forced mate, and then we have to go here to cover F2. And yeah, he does silly things. Black to move. Equal material. There's bishop b8, which is probably going to be the solution. There's nothing imminent that white can threaten. 26. White to move. I've got to get my bearings here. Okay, so let's just say I do queen, and he could queen, but probably not, right? So he probably has to take, and then I have a skewer, and then my king gets this pawn. It's as simple as that. Bam, bam, bam. 27, black to move. I have a discovery. These are all trippy to look at. He's almost mated here. How do I cover both of these? Looks like the bishop's dancing here. Okay, so check. Actually, hang on. No, he could also flee here. But he's close to being mated. What is going on? This is a weird one. It's got to be a discovery, right? So let's just, okay, move the bishop somewhere. All right? That's somewhere. If he goes here, then I'm picking up the rook. But then he can touch my bishop. But I'd still be up a bishop at the end, I think. Because he can't give me a check. But you would think I could almost put it anywhere. Nope, we have to cover this escape route. And we can't go here. Therefore, there's only one move, bishop a4. Logic. So check. White is forced to go to the d file somewhere. He's got two options, and then check and retake. It has to be the square specifically. Checkerino, takerino. 28, black to move. If I give a check, I have a discovery on c1. Could I just look at this? Because this is coming in. Well, first of all, what if he doesn't take? This is mate. And if he goes to f1, I may not have anything. It's hard to say because, okay, let's just say I go check here and then check. Ooh, it's very close to being good. I don't know. That might just barely not make it. Okay, so let's look at the most. This is what I was thinking of first. If he takes with the queen, then I take his queen and I'm up a piece. If he takes with the rook, then I take the rook and I'm up the exchange. Although this pawn is still very, very scary. Actually, no, that's more than the exchange because I'm covering h2. So he can't take my knight. And it's check if he moves. So yeah, it should just be taking. Yeah, so I take the queen here. And then we take here. 29. Black to move. At 30, I'm going to do a roll count on the viewers. I'm down 2 pawns. There's a fork, which I don't want to look at because that's too complicated. There's also a knight hanging, but then he can take on f7. So g6 would kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah, that's probably, okay, so I'm going to have to look at this. If he takes, can I take the queen? I think so. This check doesn't kill me. It's close to, but it doesn't. And if he moves the queen somewhere, like maybe attacks my knight, then his knight's going to be hanging. So I do think it's the fork, and I think we take here. And then I'm going to take the knight. The knight doesn't have a good Zwischenzug. 30. Okay, I'm just going to do a roll count. There's two viewers on Twitch and 7 on YouTube. Okay, back to regular scheduled programming. White to move. Down 2 pawns and 2 miners. So I'm down 8 points of material here. I have a check on h6, and then I don't think I'm going to mate like this. I might even want to consider taking here, and then I have queen g, possibly queen g5, but then there's knight g6. But yeah, let's just look at this. Yeah, so check. I could almost just take there. No, this, I mean, we have to look at this. This is ultimately more forcing. I can't go rook g3 because there's bishop g3. Okay, make his check. Oh my god. Don't even look at me. Don't even look at me. We'll do it with the rook. 31. White to move. Down a minor piece. We have a pawn for a minor piece. Okay, let's look at forcing moves. That, I mean, it really does nothing. Could this be a move? What is going on here? There's knight b6. It might be knight b6 because I'm going to win a piece for free. Okay, let's say, yeah, and then this is a fork. I think it might just be the boring knight b6. I don't think I like this puzzle. Yeah, you move the bishop out, then okay, I'm going here. I don't like that puzzle. 32, black to move. Oh my god, I always get these wrong. Okay, so you would assume it's a5. I mean, why would it not be a5? It has to be a5. Okay, I don't know, but these trip me up. There's no reason to like shoulder him out because we need to take the pawn regardless. Okay, yeah, sometimes those are trickier than they appear. Black to move. Down a pawn. I think I might have rook c8. He can give me a check, but I can just take it with the queen. And if he takes here, I think I can take, and then I have his Zwischenzug. Yeah, so here we start with the check. Okay, 34, white to move. I think it's just mate in 1. Whoops! I thought this was a queen. I thought that was a queen. Oh my god, how angry would I have been if that was actually not the first move? I thought that was a queen. Okay. I would have been so pissed. Check and mate. I would have been so pissed if that was wrong. Okay, black to move. Okay, here we have check. Wait, I'm black. Well, I can't take here because he's going to promote. Although, so will I. I'll promote one move after him. So that won't work. Here I'll be in the square. And he's out of the square. Yeah, so this is like an outside pass pawn situation. So we take here. And then we come in. 36. Black to move. do I have time to double up here? Wait. No, he can just take my bishop. I take and then I go rook e8. So I go rook takes. Yeah, I go rook takes and then I go here. 37. Vivek, yeah, the first 10 were difficult though, kind of for the rating. So I'm due. Down a pawn. I think I can go here and then I have a fork. One of my favorite tactics, the king fork. Just verifying now, because he does have a check I gotta be careful of. Takes, check. I can take the rook. Yeah, I think it's just this king fork. I don't think I'm missing anything. Because he can't counter by attacking my knight. Okay, 38, white to move. This is an escape square, which I'd like to prevent. So how about check? Actually, no, this way is mate. That's not even check, you dumbass. Check. There's knight h6. This is tempting. Oh, I'm so blind. Okay, it's just f5. F5, and we'll do it with the bishop. 39. Down a knight. Down a knight. Please don't suggest moves. I think there's geometry here, right there. Now, can he do anything in between? Although I'm down a piece, this would put me up. What would this put me up? It'd put me up the exchange. So if is there anything he can do in between? I don't think so. Not that I can say. I'm good at the geometry ones lately. White to move. My queen is under attack. I think I might be able to take and then... Oh, I thought I could. Never mind. I thought I could do something there. Okay, so what is the material difference right now? I'm down the exchange and a pawn. I could threaten mate and then I can take the queen. So queen g4, quick blunder check. He's got no checks of anything. So yeah, we go here and we take 41. White to move. Might be rook h5. If it's my move again, check. Check isn't going to do it. Ooh, there's rook a1 ideas. There's rook a1 ideas, a discovery on a1, and then rook a1. I might win a piece that way. So how about rook g4? If he takes a bishop, it's mate. And if he does nothing, like if he pushes the pawn, I have check with a discovery that I assume is good. Always assume. But I guess he could just take and then he's fine. So this, yeah, although I could take with the rook. I could possibly take with the rook. What does he do there? There's bishop here, but then I have a mate like that. It's possible it's here and I take with the rook. Oh boy. Okay, it looks good to me if he does nothing. What if he does something like h6? Yeah, h6, I can still just go rook g7, I think. I think it's rook g5. This is not a simple one. This is not easy. Okay, this could be wrong. Yeah, but this is not a simple puzzle. Yeah, check and then retake. That's not a simple one. Like I could have spent 2 hours on that one. Okay, so we have a check, and then a whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of nothing here. Can I go check? Yeah, right? And then I can go rook g1. So check. This has a name. I forget the name of this. Yeah, so check, and then you know what? I think this is in I'm just gonna pause my timer. It's story time with Uncle Dizzy. Story time with Uncle Dizzy. This has a name. How am I going to find it? I'm going to look through every single page until I find the name. Chat is dead. Oh, it's almost... Okay, it's not that one. It might not have a name. And it might not even be in this book. Oh, it might be Morphe's Mate. It might be Morphe's Mate. Or similar to. Basic pattern for Morphe's Concealed Mate. Well, that's slightly different. Yeah, so it's similar to the Pillsbury Mate as well. This is actually a pretty good book, by the way. You'd think it's just for kids. It has nothing to do with beating dads. This book is really misnamed. It's literally 50. I'm just scrolling through the book here, flipping through the book. It's 50 different tactical themes, tactical mates. But it's really well done. Okay, sorry. I'm looking at literally every single mate in the book. Yeah, I think the closest one I saw was it's similar to the Morphe mate, possibly like Pillsbury mate. Anyways, put the timer back on again. Oh, you really ordered it? Oh, I should have used my affiliate link. I could have made 30 cents. No, but yeah, it is. It is a good. It is a good book. Creator code? Oh, I don't know. No, it's okay. I only would have made like $1, I think, maybe more. I might have made a few bucks. Actually, if you go to my profile, I have a link to my book, and then that would probably feed Amazon my code. And then if you shop around to the book, I might get. Although now that you already went to Amazon, I probably won't get credited for it. Anyways, don't worry about it. Yeah. So on the last one here, so I have Rook G7, King H8, and then I think it's check here. Because he has to take, and then I have Rook G1 check. And then he can go Bishop G5, Rook G5 is mate. Okay, done. So that took 32 minutes. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, I'm going to play a game. Don't make fun of my rating when you see it. I feel bad enough as it is, okay? But yeah, puzzle streak over. 32 minutes. Happy. 1999 opponent from Poland. Let's do. Oh my god, I'm almost 1900. Oh my god. Everybody's playing the Frums. What's up with that? Okay, this can transpose. I'm on my way to 1400. Yeah, this will just transpose. Okay, so this transposition, I have time to play d4. Because if the knight is on c6 before the knight is on f6, we have time for d4. Because it takes black longer to castle. This will still transpose after e3. And so yeah, so we are now in the bishop g4 line of the Frums in the bird opening. And knight f6 will kind of go back to the second main line of this line. I think queen e7 can be played too. These also kind of transpose. The word of the day is transpose. How can you get to 2K? Just be like me. Be 2237, and then you can drop 200 points. Okay, f5 is not theory. It doesn't mean it's terrible though. Not sure what he's doing. Where do I want this bishop? Typically I want it on d3, but now there's a pawn there, so yeah, it does stop e4, so it does have some merit. There's also possibly queen h4. No, I can take it, then I'm up a bishop. So let's go bishop d3. I'm not worried about knight b4 in these cases because I welcome black to take because that just trades and we're a pawn up, and that helps solidify our center. So it looks bad at first, but it's, yeah, computer likes this for white. Maybe he played f5 partly also to play knight f6. Yeah, queen e7. So I think c3 just to stop this. Possibly castling as well. I'm trying to remember if we castle kingside or queenside in these lines. I think we castle kingside in the bishop g4 lines. I'm going to go c3 first though, just because. Oh, there is also f here now. Okay, but if f4, I think I might have e4 now. So he also might just castle. I don't know. I think I should castle. Yeah, this is unusual. So that shakes things up a bit. And there's so many different lines in this opening, which I'm still new to the bird. I've been playing the bird about maybe 10 months, maybe a little bit longer. No, about time. Okay, yeah, it goes knight f6. So that doesn't really change much. Yeah, do I castle? Do I go knight a3? Can I castle? Do I want to castle? I can't remember. G5, I should be able to take. The factor is this pin. Okay, I'm just going to castle. Generally, I think in the bishop g4 lines, you castle kingside. Most of the time. It's the g5 lines where you tend to castle queenside, I think. Okay, so I could go with this knight a3 idea. But this helps me get out of the pin. Although I could just move the queen. The pin is not that serious. Actually, how about here? Queen, yeah, this makes sense, right? There's g6, but let's just go here, okay? I get off the d file, which could open up eventually, and I'm hitting f5, and I get out of the pin. Okay, so here, maybe knight b d2. He could take and then go queen h4. Is a little scary, honestly. Because g6, then he can go knight g3. Oh, but my rook will be protecting. Okay, I think I'm okay there. Yeah, so knight b d2. Okay, and then he can do this. Oh, but then I don't get this stuff. I can still go knight c4. Okay, so let's go here. How am I doing on the clock? Terribly. Checkpoint number 1. I should have just over 7.5 minutes, more like 8 minutes. So I'm down about a minute on the clock checkpoint. Yeah, so if he goes to d8, then I don't know, a4, b4 maybe. c4, c5 is a threat. b4, b5. We have a spammer on Twitch. Yeah, just a reminder for anyone watching, I'm multi-streaming to both Twitch and YouTube right now. So if I'm responding to a comment that you don't see, that's why. Okay, solidifies f5. Can I go h3? Yeah, so c4, a4, b4. I think I need to do one of these. Wait, what am I talking about? I can just take on e4. Am I missing something here? You don't see all the comments. You don't see the comments from Twitch. This is not my book. This is not my book though. It's just a book that I have. It's by Murray Chandler. Hello, Jerry. Oh, don't do that. I'll be too nervous. I get nervous when people raid. I get nervous. Yeah, so, even now I lost my focus. Okay. I mean, this, I could take on c6. You know, he recaptures. I mean, that should be good. But his knight's already out of play. I got to take this here. I mean, yeah, this should just be good here. Okay. Chat is rolling now, and it's distracting. It's good. It's distracting. Okay. So can I go e4, let him take on f3, and then I don't know, probably take with the rook, and then takes. He can come in here, but I am up material. The question is, can I defend? There's also the interesting line of e4 take. Oh, I thought, no, I can't do that. I could go here and then I've got a check, but the check literally does nothing. I guess I could then go here and I'm defending f3. So this is an idea. Because I don't want to give him any attack. I think this makes sense. I think this makes sense. Is it the best move? I'm sure it's not. But I like the idea of it. Hitting a pawn and coming back to defend f3. Send you a request for what? On Discord, I don't understand. I'm old. I'm a boomer. I don't have Discord. I got to focus. This is the time I should focus. I'm actually going to minimize chat now just because I get easily distracted. And my time is terrible here. At the 20 move mark, I should have at least 5.5 minutes on the clock. And I'm already at 4.5. And that's 5 moves before I'm at 20. So I am behind on the clock. Now, it was it's a very dangerous opening. Like white's completely winning here. We shattered black's pawns, and I think we're up 2 pawns here. But black is attacking. Yeah, so I think I'm just going check. Oh, he's got this discovery, so that's his idea. Tricky guy. I could still start with a check, but yeah, it really does nothing. There's h3, g4. So possibly h3 here. Could also just connect my rooks. But yeah, maybe h3, and if he goes here, I have g4. It does weaken my king, take, but I think, that should be good. And maybe he reroutes this way, possibly. Possibly he does this. And okay, I better move quicker. Yeah, let's get the rooks connected. Let's get the rooks connected. So now he's gonna go rook ef8, and I could entertain this idea again. Yeah, this check. I could take a pawn. I could double up here. Push. Push. And then push again. Can I do that? Can I push here? I'm getting nervous. Okay, it's threatening bishop g5 now. And e5. So he might have to move the rook. Actually, this bishop's going to fall. Oh, I can't actually take. I'm pinned. I'm pinned. So I might need to go rook at e1 because my queen is undefended. So this is actually not a real threat. But bishop g5 is a real threat. He takes here, though, and it gets a bit complicated because you have a discovery on my bishop. Bishop g5 takes on f3. Rook takes... No, I guess I'm still good there. Right? Bishop g5 takes. Yeah. Okay, so I have e5. It's getting a little complicated. I have this checker. Ooh, I've got check here. But only if he does this. Okay, I don't know. I'm getting low on the clock. Let's just take one of them. And then, yeah, I've got this check and then here. So let me just go here because I'm getting really low on the clock. So I think he's going to go to D8. And then I could maybe take on C6. He'll win a pawn here, and then he has queen G5 though. Takes. Oh, he goes there. So I was going to go check. Okay, I can trade queens now. Actually, I've got mate. Mate is better than queens. Okay, going to open up chat. There we go. Woo. Okay. Can still beat a 1900 at least. It helps when I have chat minimized. Let me do, let's see how many people. It's 13 viewers in YouTube right now and 1 in Twitch. I don't know how, is the Twitch one really accurate? Is there only 1 person on Twitch? Is that actually accurate? I'm sure it is. Huh. Twitch is dead. Okay. But yeah, he shouldn't have, I don't think he should have come here because the whole idea was 95. Had he gone to E8, I'm not sure. Maybe I still would have gone 95 because I'm threatening a fork. Yeah, 95 was still looking good. Yeah, so he did. You know, it's still weird to me that so many people play the frums against the bird. I don't know why. They read it in a book or something. But I don't think black players should play the frums because they play against the bird literally in 1% of their games. That's the statistic. 1% of their games they face the bird. So who do you think is going to have more experience against the frums? A bird player or a black player? Because a bird player is going to face it all the time, like 25% of the time. Whereas the frums player will see, like, they'll face the bird 1% of the time. So I don't think it's a great choice for black for that very reason. And then so everyone plays it, and it can be dangerous, but theoretically it's just better for white. It's just a free pawn. Yeah. So in the knight, this was a transposition, but the way I remember it is if there's a knight. If knight c6 happens before knight f6, the way I logically tell myself that what to do is we have time to play d4 here, because if black had played knight f6, black can then castle sooner and then play like rook e8, and his king is safe and he can just attack. With the knight on c6, black's king is still in the middle. Black is a little bit slower to develop, so we have time to play d4. That's the way I remember it. Otherwise, if knight f6 is played, I believe it's actually g3. Because if knight f6 we go d4, there's stuff like knight g4 is already a bit of a pain. Because I think there's stuff like knight h2, and then the queen can come in, stuff like that. This is mate here. Well, it's not mate, but there's issues like that. It's actually still fine for white. It's like equal, but it's not optimal. Okay, so this f5 I've never seen before, but often people that play the frums, they don't remember the theory because they hardly ever play against the bird. And the fact is white's just up a pawn. So white just needs to not blunder material, and then white's winning. Yeah, I think in the bishop g4 line, white normally castles king side. It's in the g5 lines, that's when white castles queen side. Although white actually doesn't castle queen side. In the g5 lines, white actually does a manual king run. King d1, king c2. Yeah. Okay, yeah, but so white just needs to not castle to not blunder, and white's just up a pawn here. Yeah, so that's the thing. That's the thing with gambits. If you don't continually apply really good pressure, then you're just down a pawn. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. Boom. Let's see how many inaccuracies. I'm going to say 2. Oh, one mistake. One inaccuracy, one mistake. What was the mistake? I mean, I'm still winning, but it was saying bishop d2. It's still good, I mean, but it wants e4. Yeah, because I'm threatening bishop g5. I forget why I changed my mind on it. I forget why. I got scared of something. Better than queen e2? Why did I play? Oh yeah, I wanted this idea. I like this idea though. It was cute. Okay, going to play another one. Now we lose. Yesterday I started with 3 wins, and then I think I had like 5 losses after, and might be like that today. Whiskey. I think I just played this guy a day or 2 ago. I'm pretty certain. Let's see. Let's see. Previous game. Load. Yeah, 47 hours ago. What? And it was a Mengarini. It's going to be the Mengarini. Watch, he's going to play a3 because I literally played him. He's going to go a3. Ba-da! Okay, because I just played him yesterday. Or no, 2 days ago. Okay. Okay. Computer prep here. White can do anything in these lines. So I was literally analyzing this earlier today, like maybe 6 hours ago. I spent like 4 hours with the computer running between these 2 moves. This is 20 center pawns better than knight b6. And then g6. But I was also a few days ago analyzing, like often the d pawn is good to be pushed, but in this exact line, g6 is best by like 10 center pawns. But okay, this is new. Yeah, I played a different guy yesterday though. Yes, do I want to go d5 or g6? Because he does have a bishop here, and I would be staring at this. This delays castling. Yeah, generally, these are fine. I am going to go g6. I know that in one of the lines, g6 is not best. The computer wants to go d5. And I think it's because it wants this bishop to be active. So I'm not really 100% sure when it wants which. And it might be possible that I break before I castle, but I like to castle pretty much as soon as possible. So maybe I can't, well, yeah, I can go d5 now, right? So now it's time to fight back. I can still go d5. Yeah, time to fight back. And his king is in the middle. So we're just kind of playing possum here. We let him throw all of his pawns at us and then hope that they become overextended and weak. So basically like the Alekhine. I could play d4 and then he's going to regret his bishop here. Hello, Yasha. I could then maybe take this pawn and then go f6. But I think this makes sense. Because he can't undermine c5. Right? He could try for something like a4. But that's, I don't think that's going to. Yeah. Okay. So this bishop is not great. Can I win this pawn? Yeah. I'm just wondering if I can take. Oh yeah. I just take and then take here. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. That's what I'm saying. They become over. They could become overextended. The pawns become too weak. Okay. He's got a bad bishop here. Oh boy, he's okay. He's okay. He's all in. He's all in. Okay, so first of all, is h5 a threat? Kind of, yes. So h6 maybe? Is this a threat? Takes. I can't imagine it being a threat. So h6, and you would think knight f3. Yasha, what's your rating? h6, knight f3. And let's say bishop g7. It's such a good defender, and he pushes. I don't know. I think I'm going h6 here. Is it the best move? I don't know. I could also maybe do something like here. I don't think takes is a problem, right? Takes. It's possible it is. If he comes back, then I have h5. That's the difference. I'm going to go h6 though. But yeah, bishop f4 is interesting. Immediately h5. Okay, I'm just going to minimize chat. I got to focus. Okay, so takes. I just take here because he's not getting queen h5. I mean, that should just be good. If it's wrong, well, I'll learn something. He doesn't have access to h5. And even if he did, I've got this, so. Not sure what he's hoping. Maybe this? I mean, I just go rook g7. King. That's a king. Dumbass. Okay, bishop e2. Oh, yeah, bishop e2. I could go g4. How about just king g7? King g7. Maybe bringing the knight. Is this a thing? Still got to be careful. So boom. If he comes in here, I just go king. I just go king. Oh, it's still dangerous. So he can take. Okay, this here. I can maybe go here. I'm hitting g6. Takes, queen here. It's still kind of scary. Maybe I will come here, even though it's probably not necessary. I am a little nervous. And I know I know chat's making fun of me, but I always get scared. Yeah, so if he goes to h4, then I'm fine. Yeah, so I'm actually going to come here. I'm going to go to king g7. The reason I was hesitant about it is because it's a nice diagonal for the bishop, and the king on here kind of truncates that. So I can get the rooks traded here. Okay, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. I can still bring in the knight. There's g3. I think I'm going to go for this trade still and take with the queen. I'm a piece up, but I get nervous no matter how much I'm winning. Okay, so king's still in the middle. I could bring in my queen. How about here? So then his king can't. Well, he can still castle. I think I should bring up the knight. There's g3 though. I could attack d3 and then create a battery. G4. But then he's cutting off his bishop. So I could also go here. Oh, I'm dropping this pawn. Oh, man. Okay, let's go here. I don't know. What a waste of a time. Terrible time management on that move. I think he's going to prepare to castle queen side now. So queen somewhere. My idea was his queen move was... yeah, so you go. So I here I can stop queening or castling. Okay, what about... I forgot what my whole plan was. Oh, I think I was going to go here. Okay, let's go here. If g4, I just move the bishop again, and his light squared bishop is not great. I have a check which does nothing. I'm really wasting my time. Check, and he's going to go here later. Oh my god. My time management. Okay, let's do this. No, he's hitting here. Okay, let's just take care of that first. Oh my god, I'm so bad at converting. I'm so bad at converting. Oh my god. Okay, let's go back. And then maybe e5. My dark squared bishop, though, ain't so happy. But I do plan to push. There's also no rush on this. I could just go a6. Okay, a6 is a4. Would I take? Yes, I'll take. I can take here now. Somehow, if there's a piece to grab it. Okay. Here. There we go. So trades are good for me, so. Oh, I gotta be careful. If I take what's a knight, there's g4. I have to take what's a bishop. Okay, what's going on here? So I'm still up a piece. This is a good square for my knight. Oh, Fike! I blundered. Shit, how did he played so bad in the opening? He came back. And he did this the other day too. I don't know. Okay. He did this the other day. I was completely winning and then I lost. Well, that's not good. It's not good at all. I don't see a good way to do this. Oh boy. That was sloppy. Yeah, he did this the other day. Like he was losing and then he won. Twice now he did that to me. Or did I do it to myself? Okay, let's just go here for now. And I'm gonna flag. This rook can't do anything. Yeah, it's just weird though, because he both times he was completely losing. And then both times he comes back to win. Not like a little bit losing, completely losing both times. I don't know about that. Because I just played him 2 days ago. Okay, stop whining. Chat is still minimized. I'll talk to chat after. But I mean, I'm just going to flag here. Is all there is to it. So B7 or B6 is now segregated from the rook, but it's not so easy to attack it. My knight, yeah, because he defended so well after, like, he just plays the opening. Both times I played him, he plays the opening really poorly, and he's just like completely losing, and then he comes back. He defends so well, but it's psychologically hard to accept that fact. It's like I'm playing two different players. The first half, he blunders everything, and the second half, I don't know. Okay, last time I'll talk about that. It was just a one move mistake I made there. Okay, I'm going to bring the knight back because the knight is really achieving nothing on b4. So I'm hoping to do something with it. And then down here, there's the pawn. There's the pawn. Give me the pawn. What can he do with that rook? I should have everything covered. Is this a move? Yeah, rook a7. So why is he pretending to think? Why is he pretending to think? Why play rook a1 if you don't go rook a7? I don't get it. Makes no sense. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, he goes rook a1 and then he thinks. Very odd. Okay, check. These, like, my position is better. Bring this out. I looked at this, doesn't do anything. But I only have a minute. It's the problem. I only have 1 minute to win it. I have a minute. Knight here. I just came from there. I don't know. I'm going to flag. Yeah, it's tough to lose to this guy twice. When I was up a full piece. A full piece. And he doesn't even resign. He just comes back to beat me. Oh, I thought I was going to stop whining. Yeah, but yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, he goes rook a1 and then he doesn't play rook a7 for a long time. It's weird. Pre-move that. And then he thinks here. Like, oh, okay, you can take it with a bishop, though. You can take it with a bishop. Bishop might be better, even. Okay, but 49 seconds. He brings in the king now. Bring in the king. I mean, the fact is I can't do anything. But flag. Do I want this? Same colored bishops? I don't know. Probably I shouldn't. I probably honestly should have kept. Oh, he wants this square. No, I can't let him get in. Can't let him get in. Yeah, that's okay. This defends. Look at that move. Look at that move. He still gets. Yeah, I mean, okay, it's still tricky. It's a good move though. 31 seconds. Whoops. Dropped a pawn. Or did I? No, I can keep doing this. Okay. Oof. Got chat open now. Yeah. I played this guy 48 hours ago. In the same opening. And I was completely winning here. But to be fair, then he blundered back. So it doesn't look weird. It would have looked weird if he hadn't blundered back. I just like to insinuate and whine. Okay, anyways, this, yeah, I didn't see bishop b2 before, I don't think. But yeah, it's just kind of weird because I win a pawn and then I win a full piece, and then it just seemed like I was playing a different person. Because he just sacrifices for nothing, and then he defended very well. I did drop a pawn, or a piece rather. So maybe it was just my own undoing. Right around here, I dropped a piece. Right here, I think. Wonder why, did I even consider taking with a knight? I thought there was something I didn't like here. I wonder why I didn't even pause to think about taking with the knight. I thought... Oh, I remember. It was G4. So here, either like I'm losing a piece no matter what. So this was just a mistake. Bishop is awkward here. Yeah, I just wanted to simplify. Oh no, it was this. I saw this idea I forced a simplification, but tactically it doesn't work. But even like here, it just felt like Although this can't be a good move. I don't know. I'm just whining. Just whining. Pretty amazing that he didn't flag me though, because he had way more time than I did. Let's look at that with the engine. Ooh, and CPT is available for me. Except I have to update the position. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's see. If there's more than 20 people viewing right now, I'll divulge some news. There's 1 on Twitch, 11 on YouTube, so no. Not enough for me to divulge any news. I better finish this coffee first. I'll be up all night again. Okay, let me just do this position. Bishop B7, there, F3. Let that run. Okay, here we go. Yeah, look at that. That's my computer prep here. Oh no, but he dropped it. He sacrificed and stuff. And yeah, but that's why it felt weird to me, just because like, it's just weird. How often am I just completely winning and then I don't win the games? Okay, I'm gonna play another one. Oh wait, I was just curious about the G6. Yeah, G6 is good. Okay. So 2 wins. Can I get a third? Oh, knight takes B5 when he trapped the thing. Okay, 1899, 70 games a year. I don't want to play a new account. Let me look closer at it. And it's only 1899. I don't want to do that. There's no upside. What's the upside? 1899 and 70 games played. There's no upside to playing. Okay. 7-year-old account. There we go. Sicilian. My reign's not even moving. Oh, it was only 2 wins. It was only 2 wins. I need like 40 wins or more. It's crazy how far I've fallen. Okay, just play chess. Stop worrying about the rating. Play good moves and rating will come. Okay, we have the Sozin. Yeah, so this one, I think we have knight BD7, where we encourage him to sack on E6, which is playable for white, but objectively it's a bit better for black, but it is complicated. He's thinking about it and he won't do it. But that's why I play knight BD7, because it's tempting for them, and then they always think about it because it's a temptation. Castling is the main move here. I think you can also do some other stuff. Yeah, and then we just go after that bishop. We don't take it right away because we can take it whenever we want to. So the threat is greater than the execution. I think F3 is often played, maybe Queen E2, maybe, or Rook E1. Yeah, so what do we do now? Is it B5? Or do we get on with it? I think we get on with it. I could be wrong. Because I remember that in some lines you really need to keep the aggression going. Otherwise, black never has any initiative. But I don't think that's here. If F4... that's where things get scary. Okay, bishop E2. Again, B5 is tempting because I'm also threatening B4 there. But he has A3. I think I'm going to castle, but white always gets a nice attack. Like again, there might be f4 here. How am I doing on the clock? Not. Oh, that's a weird move. That's weird though. That is weird. That makes no sense. Stay on this diagonal. Play a4. Okay. Anyways, I'm just going to go b5. That's a weird move. Possibly queen c7. Actually, yeah, because I don't think I like this. So let's go queen c7 first. And then b5. This is very odd. Okay, interesting. Is that an actual move? Okay, let's go b5. Threatening b4 and then taking. Sometimes there's queen. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So bishop b7 now. Let's just play it, and then maybe rook f8, rook a d8. Okay, he's okay. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Where do we go? Where do we go? What do I do? I've got no idea how to play this. d5, e5, knight d7, f4, f6. Could that be a thing? Let's go rook here. I mean, it's already defended, but let's develop first. And then maybe d5 or rook a d8. Bing, bang, boom. I got to be careful. b4, like in that situation, my knight would have to go to a4, which is not ideal. I might want to go rook c8. This can always be a little weak. I could hit the a4 pawn maybe. Queen b6 is almost something. Yeah, I'm almost want to go to the c file, but he's going to go rook c1, c4 himself. He's playing this very solidly. I wish he wouldn't. Okay, d5, e5, boom, boom, f6. I don't know. I don't know if that's a sequence, but I'm going to play it. I need to push. You know, I can't sit around all day doing nothing. Yeah. So boom, boom. Actually, I'm stupid. In this case, I can take. Could I have always done that? Okay. How do we take here? I get an isolated pawn, but I open up the position. I don't really like this. It's not the end of the world though. I could actually take with the bishop, which is interesting, but it might as well take with the knight if I'm going to do that. Yeah, this is interesting. I put a bind on c4. He can just pop into here though. Okay, we'll take with the. I don't know. This is interesting, but I hate isolanis. We'll take with the knight. It stops this. He could technically go bishop f4 though. Okay, this is now more of a threat. I can do discoveries on the queen. This is still an idea for him. Okay, yeah, let's go here and move a little quicker. How am I doing on the clock? Not terrible, but I can't really play any slower. I don't have the luxury of playing slower. This bishop is not going to do much on this diagonal. I don't know if I want to put it anywhere else. So I can attack the queen, and then I have a discovery on his knight. Now he can deal with both. What about bishop f6 here? There's c3. But then I can take and then go here. So let's actually do that. Yeah, because he might go c3 and then I just take chop, chop, bang. Looks good. There's rook c1. Oh, no, there's not rook c1. Yeah, so rook somewhere. And I think I don't even win a pawn there. Yeah, I win a pawn. I win a pawn. Okay, so c3, I think I win a pawn. That should win a pawn. If not c3, if bishop c3, I just chop and I win a pawn again. If he moves the knight, I win a pawn. I think I win a pawn no matter what. This is awkward. Okay, maybe he can go here. I still win a pawn. Yeah, so I win a pawn here. We go here. Knight b3. This is why we do puzzles. Bam. Whoops! There's the knight here. I thought I could take. No, I still win a pawn. I still win a pawn. He's got discoveries, but not good discoveries. I can always take here regardless. Okay. On the clock, I'm doing okay. No, am I? Yeah, I'm doing okay on the clock. Okay. I can hit the bishop. It also covers c1, which can be useful. Or I could go home. I think we're going to stay active. I can also... I might be able to trade queens here too. Which I would be fine with because I'm up a pawn. Yeah. So... Oh, but he's on my rook. Okay, I think I can just... What about f6? Weakens e6, but it is a tempo move. I like... Okay, I'm going to do it. I might regret it, but it's a tempo. I like tempi. And now he has nowhere to go because I can force a trade. He gets a tempo on my queen, though. Yeah, I'm going to... Oh, wait, do I lose? No, this drops a pawn. I could do it this way, though. Should I even be trading queens? Probably not. I do that too often. Actually, I could take here first, but yeah, I could do it this way. No, his rook gets too active. Yeah, so I could go here. Take. Okay. Going to trade queens. Now I'm doing poorly on the clock. Blue boy 70. Okay, what now? Bring up the king. Oh, God. Okay, this is getting awkward. This is getting awkward. Okay, he's going to go here. I'll just go king f7. I really have to haul ass here. This is annoying. I can't do anything about it. Yeah, so we go bishop c8. That's very annoying. Knight a4. I don't have any advantage anymore. Maybe I should have kept queens on, but I always trade queens. I'm always trading them. Okay, push here. This is scary. This knight is so well placed. It is so well placed, and I'm down a minute and a half on the clock. Maybe I go here. That's just... Is this a thing? Okay, let's go here. There's so many tactics near, like combinations. Can he take here and then check? Not quite. Oh, he can take here and then check. Oh, God. Oh, I've got this. But then there's this. Yeah, he can take here and then... Okay, he missed it. Okay, let's go back. And then I don't want to repeat because I think there was a tactic there. So what do I do? These are almost superfluous knights. Okay, I can come in here. I'm double attacking that, but then this knight is undefended. This is dangerous. He's on my pawn. He's on my pawn. Okay, let's not allow that. Okay, and then back to here. I hate this knight. Okay, challenge it? No. Oh, here he just does that. Okay, my idea now is to go to e6. Is the idea. But I still can't take his knight. Okay. Now, oh, there's bishop a3. So let's go here first. I'm so close to flagging. So he can come back, which is annoying. And I think I can go here. He's putting so much pressure on me. Okay. Is this a thing? He's putting so much pressure. I had check. I'm such a loser. What a loser. Idiot. Oh my God. It's because of all the pressure he's putting on me. What an idiot. Okay. He can take in the knight c5. Could take with the bishop. Yeah, I'll take with the bishop maybe. Because I'm on his bishop. No, I'll go here. If he goes here, I can take his bishop. There's a tactic here. Check, and then I can take. Knights are tricky. Chat is dead. Okay, just take, don't deliberate. Take, don't deliberate. Take, don't deliberate. And here it's getting maybe a little bit too complicated, but oh, I drop a6. I drop a6, but I'm on the bishop. Well, no, I'm not. Yeah, he can take on a6. Doesn't. Okay, let's do this. Still dangerous, and I am low. Okay, well now I mean it's too much now. Too much now. Surely. Okay. Scary. Let's see. 15 on YouTube now. Hello, viewers on YouTube and 2 viewers on Twitch. Have I lost a game yet? This is my third. I won 3 games, right? Is that my 3rd game? Let's see. Yeah, 3 wins. Okay. Rating has not even moved. I gained 6 points and 7 points, then 6 points. That's how low I was. I went 3 games in a row. My rating is still in the trash. Okay, let's look at this one again. Yeah, so what was weird is he played bishop c4. That's really strange. Because the bishop was already on c4. I don't know why he goes to b3 and then back to c4. It doesn't make any sense to me. And feels like black's a bit better here. Yeah, and then I mapped this out, bishop f6. I think he's losing a pawn no matter what here. So I just had the advantage from there. And I think there was a move around here where I thought there might have been a tactic for him. Yeah, this knight was not. So could I have prevented that knight? Because that was maybe I should not have went knight b6, because yeah, his knight getting to c4 was a real headache for me. So maybe rook c8 here. or almost even f5, because yeah, this was a real headache to play around. Yeah, this helped me a lot when I played e5. I thought there might have possibly been a tactic there for him to have won a pawn or something. Okay, let's take a look at that with the engine. Yeah, what happened to chat? Chat's asleep. I feel like a little kid when I ask like, where's chat? It's like, mommy, look at me on the swing set. Mommy, look at me. Mommy. That's what I feel like. Chat, are you there, chat? Look at me, chat. Look at me. Okay, so this was the eval. Ooh, there was a blunder around here. Oh my God. What did I miss? So let's just jump to this here. Knight takes f6. Holy. Yeah, there was knight f6 there. Wow. Wow. Yeah, honestly, if I had more time here, I wouldn't have seen that. I wouldn't have seen that unless I had a significantly a lot more time. Yeah, there was knight takes f6. And then next move as well, there was two moves. Yeah, so there was takes and then check, and he wins the exchange. How did I not see that? So I made 3 blunders this game. Sorry, this move here. Yeah, how did I not see that? Damn, I had to go rook e7. Okay. I'll play another one. Solely Man, 9-year-old account. He aborted. Not getting a pairing. 2065, 2-year-old account. The bird, will it be the word? Well, frums again. Everyone's playing the frums. And a knight c6 again. Another, so we get this once again. Once again. Yeah. So this is a transposition. So knight f6. I think knight e7, knight g7 is actually okay. Is the best move. I think it's bishop d3 here. I believe. Again, we're not worried about knight b4 for the reasons I said earlier in the stream. Yeah, he castles. Okay, he's playing this more principled. I think we castle here. Yeah, I think we castle. And then I don't know what black does here. Maybe rook e8. Okay. And then it might be knight a3 or c4. It could also be knight bd2. It's possible it's knight bd2 so that we can play e4. But knight a3 is really ringing a bell. But I like knight bd2. I like it that we're threatening e4. Oh, e4 you can take here. So I might even want to go c3 first. I'm going to go c3. I think it's actually c3. Even though this is not a problem right now, I just remember c3. It might even be here, actually. Queen c2. Yeah, I think these are the ideas. Queen c2 or knight a3. Because queen c2 was threatening e4 again. Bam! Yeah, so it might be queen c2, and then we have e4. Oh yeah, c3. c3 was the move. I always like this knight a3 move, but I think queen c2. Still, or knight bd2. Okay, we got him thinking. Obrist von Ladestock. That's like German or something, right? Yeah, I think I'm still going queen c2. One thing though is I can't play knight bd2 because e3 will hang. So yeah, that's probably not a thing. I am going to go queen c2 and then I'm going to go knight a3. Not here because of e3. So knight a3, knight c4. If he takes on a3, I'm happy. Because then we have e4 again, and we traded off a piece. I might have played this perfect so far. C3 was good, I think. Man, I can't believe how far I've fallen, though. Holy smokes. Okay, how am I doing on the clock? Totally fine on the clock. I wonder if I can use that same checkpoint system on my opponents. I think I can, to a lesser degree, because they might be able to play quicker. Yeah, so I think I'm just going knight a3 here without further consideration, and I think I want to go to c4. Beyond that, I don't know. Like, maybe I go bishop d2. If he retreats. Bishop d2 or maybe b4, a4. Or actually, last move, why didn't I, he moved? Okay, yeah, so I could go here, I could go e4. Why am I not playing e4 here? Last move even. Because once I play it, it's some babysitting. I'm going to play it. Is it too early now? Possibly. Could have played a last move. So bishop f8. I still might go e5. Or maybe bishop d2. Maybe bishop f4. There's knight h5. No, we'll keep that bishop there. Yeah. Possibly bishop e3. I can go to f2. Hiccups. No, yeah. So the question is next move, e5 or bishop d2? I'm actually thinking bishop d2. Just connect my rooks. e5 is not going anywhere. Okay, yes, he wants f4. So now e5 though, because I don't want this. So e5, can he take and then take? Because he's got a battery here. I don't want to go h3 because g3 gets weak. Yeah, so push, takes. Takes, is it? And then here, I mean, I should be fine there, right? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, no, yeah, there's bishop e5. Okay, yeah, that's an interesting move. Okay, so knight c4 if he comes in here. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I'm going to go knight c4. Can I go knight e5? Knight f e5? No, I think he can just take it. Bishop takes. What about d5? Possibly d5. If knight e5, I can take, but that's not great for me, honestly. I could take here and then maybe knight e5 there. Okay, let's take here. And then possibly knight f e5. Knight 5 e5. Okay, hopefully this works. And then I go rook f4. Although, hang on, this might be better. This might be a lot better. Yeah, so then I take here. I think. Or would this be better? Oh, I think taking the rook is that. Oh wait, hang on. No, you can take here. No, but hang on. No, I'm still better there. But am I? Because pieces are so active. Yeah, takes. No, it's better to just take the knight. Okay, way behind on the clock. What's going on? I'm up a pawn. Okay, I'm up a pawn, but I only have 2 minutes here. If it was my move, do I want to take here? I think so. So what does he do? G5 is interesting. No, I think I can take. Yeah. So we can't go G5. So just move the rook, right? Or I guess he's considering he could move bishop H5. Okay, yeah, he moves there. This opens up my bishop. Let's do that. Oh, can he take? No, he can't. Okay, so we go E5. And then I'm threatening bishop F5. Can I still go bishop F5? It's G4. No, I'm always taking, right? I think I can do this. Have some confidence in your play. Because you burn a lot of time when you second and triple guess yourself. Now, if he takes, how do I want to recapture? Probably with the queen, but then it's a rook and pawn endgame. We're a pawn up, but it is a rook and pawn endgame. I will trade with the queen though. Oh God. I mean, I don't know. That's I'm always scared of counterplay in these situations if I don't trade queens. Because if I trade queens, it's hard to lose. Okay, well, since he's not doing much, I will develop a rook. I could go check. If king h8, I could come back to f5, but then that does come at a cost of a tempo, you could argue. Plus, he might just go to f8. Is c4? I might have c4. Okay, b3 shouldn't hurt, right? I need to move with more confidence. Okay, push here or push here. Okay, this is risky, but I think it works. And then I might have d5. He can take. I take with the queen. I think I'm okay there. Or would I want to use this? Oh, interesting. I can take with the queen though. So let's do that. Interesting move. Okay, let's take. He takes with a rook. I can't take here. Oh, okay. Do I want that? Because he gets this file. Boom. He gets this file. I'm going to do it anyway. Hello, Rishadon. He moved already? Okay, let's go here. Threatening. It's not even mate, though. What am I talking about? And here he can... Okay, yeah, let's do this. Oh, I'm going to flag. H4 is probably silly. I'm just too slow. I'm too damn slow. Should I take the... I'm going to take the draw. I know I'm up a pawn, but I'm too slow. I can't play quick. I'll take the draw. I don't want to lose. I got 1 point. I'll take the point. Like this should be completely winning for white. But I'm too slow. Okay, white again. I should have analyzed that game. I kind of forgot to do that. Oh, man. I think we just push d5. And I think it's h4 here. Or the d4 first. Or e4, I mean. No. It might be h4. Or I might be thinking of a different line. I actually think it's h4 though, for the record. For the record, I think it's h4. Or after, maybe after knight c3, e4, then it's h4. Well, I'm going to go h3. I don't know. I'm probably overthinking. I had queen d3. I am checking. Okay. Queen a5. Where do we want to go? My brain is shutting down. Knight squared bishop doesn't have a whole lot of... Oh, he's a queen b6. I might have to castle queen side. Yuck. Okay, this stops queen b6. There's queen a5. Annoying. Okay, if I go here, there's queen a5 still. Annoying. Damn it. Okay, so we start with a check. Actually, if it goes queen a5, could I go check? No, let's start with the check. And now, can I take queen a5? I can bring the knight back. What about takes, check? Then I go here. Yeah, I think I can take queen a5. I just go knight c3. Actually, yeah. Knight c3, there's knight d5, then I can take, I think. Okay, I could be completely wrong. But I think I can just take and go knight c3. I could be completely wrong here. But what on earth is going on? What was that? Okay, I don't know. And then I can trade here. May not be the best move, but at this point, I just want to make simple moves. Okay, castle. Okay. I should not overthink these moves. I just bring in the queen. Don't overthink. This is a freakishly dangerous square, though. Let's not even do that. It's like, why even tempt fate? Don't even tempt fate. Even though technically it's fine, no reason to tempt fate. And I might go here because it stops a lot of chicanery. It stops a lot of chicanery. Check. Okay, I can do rook lift here. Actually, bishop a2 looks kind of nice too. Okay, I'm overthinking it again. That's just from the A pawn all the way home. Oh, he's attacking F4. Do I care about that? Like, why give him anything? So check, king B8 just helps him out. Okay, so A4 takes, because his center starts to build here, but I just want to push A5. You know, he can do things A6. Okay, I'm going to do this. Hopefully I don't regret it, because I could have just played like G3 or something, but I'm just going to run the A pawn. Because I shouldn't get overconfident. At the end, I have a queen for a knight, essentially. Yeah, so A4, push, A5. I'm just going to keep pushing here. Boom, boom. I can't go check, so I'd have to take here. And then I have queen A6 threatening mate. Check. Okay, he's safe here. Or do I? No, I have bishop A7, I think. Okay. So check. How about check here? Check here, check here. I mean, I'm just bringing him up the board. That has to be good, right? Check. Check at some, I don't know. I'm not going to calculate it. This has to be good. Is that mate? Not quite, but it's got to be a mate coming up. Is this mate? Not quite. Yeah, so I'll go queen B5. And then where's the mate? Is this mate? That's mate. Mate and 2. Mate and 2 there. Okay. And then mate. The wrong kind of king lock. Okay. Oof. It took too long. Okay. What is that? 4 wins, 1 draw? I need it. I need the pick me up. 4 wins, 1 draw. Ooh, it was necessary. Long ways to go. I'm not going to analyze that. I'm going to play another one. 1998. Ooh, I think this is the first D4 I got today. I had so many froms. So many froms. Yeah, you can do anything here. Bishop G5 might be one of the more annoying moves. Yeah, damn it. So I'm thinking B6. If A3, I'll take. If E3, which is probably what will be played, I think H6 here. Or no, maybe Bishop B7. Bishop B7, Bishop D3. It's usually dangerous to take that. Yeah, it's hard to know, but I am going to go here. Yeah, so Bishop D3. I often get into trouble with D6, playing it too early. If E4, I think I could have just taken it or something. Take H6 and then take or something. I don't know. I don't think he could have played E4. Could be wrong. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, so if H6 here, I don't like this. Sometimes this knight can come in. H6, bishop H4. I don't really want to play G5, but I might be able to. G5. And if this knight can move, then I can go F4. D6, I often get into trouble with D6. If D5... Queen E8, though, seems a little early. The problem is he's threatening E4. This is the problem. Yeah, Rishadon said the same thing. So I might have to play H6 here. Or no, Queen E8 might still work. Because I can still take, but it's uncomfortable. And this still allows E4. Did I do something wrong? I shouldn't have. I don't think I did something wrong. The bishop G5 always throws me off. Yeah, so H6 takes E4. Yeah, I might be able to play D5 after. Okay, I'm going to play H6, but he can still play E4. He can still play E4. Yeah. Yeah. So he could, I think he can play E4 still. But then again, I wonder if I could play D6. But typically you always just take on E4. E4 takes, you know, we assume he takes back immediately. And move orders matter here. I think I have to take here then. B takes. He is on my rook. And I can't play D5. He's on it 3 times. I think I have to play knight C6 there. That's if I take on E4. I did something wrong though, because black should be better here. Like black should have a better position here. I don't know what I could have done wrong though. What could I have done wrong? It seemed like I played it perfectly. Maybe I didn't do anything wrong. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm taking. Oh yeah. Okay, takes, and then I think I take on C3. So takes, and then take on E4. Actually, I might have knight C6 here. This is annoying. Oh God. Well, here I could take on F2. If that, no. Well, I can't. Not if he goes. Well, I guess it's hard for him to go there, but he can start with check and okay. I don't. Yeah, if he gets castled though, that's annoying Okay, so knight c6, let's say he castles. Then I go for the trade. Should be okay. Okay, what if d5? That's annoying. Maybe I could go here. It's dangerous though. Possibly d6, so I can cement things down. A lot of options. Yeah, knight c6 almost looks good, but d5 worries me. Here immediately, because... Okay, I think I'm going to go knight c6. Wow, burned a lot of... Oh my god, move 12. Yeah, so he does go d5. Funny that he played every little move I said the entire game, but it's only been 13 moves. Okay, knight e5, or do I... Could possibly take... No, never take. Yeah, so go here. Okay, I gotta play quicker. I'm curious what I did wrong, if anything. But this is... I'm not familiar with this position, and I should be familiar with it. Okay, coffee's done. Finished coffee at 11 p.m. Okay, well, it takes. Check doesn't do anything, and it's illegal. I take the king, I call the arbiter. Castles. He's thinking about it. Okay, castles. Can he do it? Feels like I would win a pawn. But he might have compensation because he can put a rook on e1. But I would take on d5 if he castles. What else does he do? I think no matter what, I'm just taking on d5 next move. It'd be nice to win this game because then I would have 5 wins, 1 draw today, which I need as a morale boost. Can I take on f2? I could sack the exchange there. Oh, no, he's got check. Okay. I can win a pawn here, queen f4. That doesn't win a pawn. Could attack his c4 pawn. I could maybe go d6, cement this. He comes in here. I can win. Oh no, I can't win that. Okay, so check. Feels like there's an opportunity here. But maybe there's not. I don't know. Oh, God. I'm so bad at thinking quickly. Okay, check and then e5. Okay, check and then e5. Okay, so his bishop's that'll work. Now c4 can be targeted a little bit. Okay, so that's a bit of safety for me. He has a bad bishop, I have a good bishop. So that was good, but I spent so much time doing this. So much time on the clock, that is. I don't want to trade bishops because, although I could trade bishops because my structure is better. But my bishop is better. I think I should just attack. Very easy for him to defend. Actually, he can't do that. Maybe it's not so easy for him to defend. No, it probably is easy. But the thing is, my bishop on a6 is really stuck there. Can I push here? Yeah, I can go rook b8 and then b maybe here. There's a4 though. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, queen here, and then a4. Okay, let's just do that. a4 now. He doesn't go a4. Push. I can take, I think. Can I do this? How do we take? Oh, with the rook. With the rook, if f4, okay. Queen trade. I am up a pawn here, I think. No, I'm not even up a pawn. God. I thought I was up a pawn. Okay, we're not. Okay, I'm not going to trade. Maybe I should have. Okay, we're going to go here. It's probably equal. Can I do this? He can attack it later. Very low on the clock now. Is this a thing? It is a thing. I mean, he can probably defend, but it's an aggressive stance. He might be able to force a bishop trade. Oh, that's annoying. Wasting some time. I'm going to put the king here. Is this a move? No, I can check. Yeah, so here. C6 is almost a move. Can I go here again? Almost. I've got no time. Got no time. You can force a trade. This lets my queen in a little bit. He's got c4. Okay, we'll do it that way. Queen defends a7. Queen a4. This is a mate threat. Okay, let's go here. Got no time. No time. He can just bring up the king. And I'll probably go to e3. I don't think I want this pawn. I'm scared. Yeah, I don't know. Because I like to give checks. I'm not going to take the pawn. It's tempting though. But queen a4, he's up in my business. He's all up in my business. Alapin. He's all up in my business. Yeah, he goes there. So now I can give checks. He's still up in my business, but I can take on c4 in some cases. There's still this check, though. I mean, I can't allow that. I cannot allow it. What about a queen trade? Queen trade... Okay. His king's better. Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't have time. God damn it. Okay, at least his king is out. His king's out. King's out. King's out. King's out. King's out. King's out. This is... Now we go after this one. Okay, I might be able to hold this, but I don't have time. No time. No time. If his king goes too far, I can go here, but his bishop can always come back. I just don't have the time. No time. Get to the chopper. I should be able to hold this, but 30 seconds, he can probably even sack a piece. Check. Is this a dead position? This should be a draw. This has to, yeah, this is a draw here. Oh my God. Yeah, he offers me a draw. Why am I happy drawing a 1900? But at least I haven't lost today. He played that pretty damn well, I think. Did I do something wrong here? I don't like. I don't. What could I have done better? This seems correct, right? The castling queenside. I thought there. I spent a long time on this move because I thought there might be a tactic. Yeah, I spent almost like maybe 2 minutes on this move. It felt like. But I couldn't find a winning tactic. Yeah, so I went for this. It still looks very good for black. I think I probably missed. Ooh, missed something. I avoided the queen trade for once in my life. I think I played well. My opponent, I think we both played well. But black should have been better. I wonder what I could have done to win. Okay, I don't know. I'll look at that with the engine. Because it felt like black was always a little bit better. A little bit. Yeah. I spent 2.5 minutes on h6. And I spent a minute and a half on knight c6. I spent like 6 minutes on 3 moves. Ooh, there was a winning move. There was a winning move here. Okay, so let me backtrack. So, whoops, refresh. Lead chess engine's not working. So h6. Okay, I could have played anything. Yeah, you could play anything here. You want me to look at e4 here? E4. But normally white can't play e4. Yeah, so takes. Queen e4 is on the rook. Yeah, we have knight c6 or c5. I would probably play knight c6 here. You want me to sack the rook? I'd probably play knight c6 here. We have the bishop pair. White's king is in the center. But you want me to what? What do you want me to do? You want me to go c5? Takes. And then the queen is trapped. Queen's trapped. How do we win the queen? Bishop a6, I'm guessing. Like a3 here, and then bishop a6. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, e5 is I never see e5 or e4. Yeah, so this was all fine. I thought about this, but then I thought it transposed. Taking on c6 first was better. So he takes with a b pawn, and then queen g6. Oh my god! Yeah, that makes sense. That's a nice little nuance. Because now we cover e4 and we're threatening g2. Wow, good to know. Wow. You take. I mean, I shouldn't say wow. It's not like a crazy line, but it's like this could fairly commonly come up. So yeah, you take, and then queen g6 is good. And if he takes with a queen, then we just take on e4. So, wow. I'm curious, looking in the Lichess database, although this surprisingly, this has only been played a handful of times. It's hard to believe. Sometimes I don't believe it. Like in the whole Lichess database, well, filtered for Vapid 2200 and higher, this has only been played 10 times. You know, this is such a common line. And in fact, so e4 has never been played before. Hard to believe. If I filter in 2000s, it's been played. Yeah, and then people have played, but have people played queen g6? Only 23% of the time. Okay, let me unfilter that out. Okay, so yeah, there was the queen g6 idea. Yeah, so I should have taken here first, and there were other good moves too. Or there's no one other. There was knight c6. That's a hard move to consider, though. These are the only two moves that I would really consider here. So now it's just equal. Yeah, taking was fine. Every move was fine here. It wants to trade bishops. I think Rishadan. Maybe it's Rishadan. I always say Rishadan. I think he said he'd do this without thinking because he's good and I'm not. This makes sense because this is a weak structure and we just simplify a little bit more to the endgame. Yeah, because I was planning knight e5, which would have been similar, but maybe the knight is just slightly more awkward on b7. It's more roundabout way of trading. And then I missed a winning move here. Knight b4. That was... So why is it winning? He moves the queen somewhere. Oh, and the knight covers d5. Oh, man. Knight b4. What if he goes queen b3? I can still take, I think, because I'm on the bishop. Wow, knight b4. Tactics. Okay. And then what else? Not too much else. I mean, there were some other little moves, but only had a minute here. Actually, I think I will end it there. Starting to feel a little bit tired. So as a recap for today's stream, I played 6 games, 4 wins, 2 losses. Sorry, 4 wins, 2 draws, which is not I mean, it's good. I'm happy. I'm very happy with that, but I'm so low rated that I shouldn't even be drawing. Like I shouldn't be drawing 1900s. But I'll take it. It's in the green. It's something. It's a start. But honestly, anything below 2100 is very embarrassing. I feel my home is 2150. Sometimes I go higher than 2150. Sometimes I'm over 2200. Sometimes I'm low 2100. But I feel at home at 2150. I feel that that's where I should be on average. So to be I was like yesterday I was 2017. That is I was scared like last night after the stream. Like it's like you rethink your whole life. It's like, oh wow. It's such a massive drop. Again, it's been like maybe 7 years since I've been in the 1900s. Okay. Anyways, I'll be back tomorrow. I think I have a pretty busy day tomorrow, but I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching and thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. See you next time.